Hello, how is everyone doing? Let me say hello in the comment section here. I think we should be live by now. We're going to analyze the situation here for Bitcoin, especially also the S&P 500. I want to take a look afterwards. I can see a potential harmonic pattern playing out. We can talk about that. And I'm just going to wait here till I'm live. Say hello to everyone. Make sure to get your cup of tea. How is everyone doing? Let me say hello in the comment section here. Let's all together smash up that like button. Scroll down and smash up that like button. Very much appreciated. 15 likes already just by starting the stream. Absolutely insane. Thank you guys. Insane support from you. Let's go straight here into the Bitcoin price, and I'm going to start off telling you I am in a long position here just right now. Scalp. It is Sunday. I shouldn't be trading during the weekend. It's one of my rules, but yeah, I mean, it's just I saw this potential scenario here having a pretty nice pump, which I'll explain why in this live stream. Okay, we can take a look at volume here. First of all, we do have massive bullish divergence. I can see right here on the 1 hourly, okay, for a potential scalp right over here. And I'll go through the comment section straight away. I can see Chainlink already. I got Mark Dutch. I got Average. Just made him a moderator. Very old supporter. Average, welcome to the stream and welcome to being a moderator. Thank you very much for the insane support. And I'm going to go through the comment section straight away, but I'm in a long position, guys. I got my stop loss here, and I'm going to explain why, okay? Why have I entered a trade? Because, you know, you might think a lot of people entering trades. Why are you entering this trade? Where are you going to exit? Where's your stop loss? Well, I'm just going to give you my theory here, and it is Sunday. I shouldn't be really trading, so yeah, I don't want to trade Saturday or Sunday. But I can see one of those scammy weekend pumps, right? Where you're just going to have like a relief rally. And everything indicates me that, yeah, there is a potential bottom right here. And remember, we don't want to be bottom pickers because we'll have smelly fingers. But I can see, you know, these massive bullish divergence right over here on the RSI. They are starting to play out. I see a pretty decent pump in the next coming hours. This is my opinion. I entered a trade yesterday. Just right over here, I exited at break even just from the pump because I wasn't confident, because I do think that we are going to go down to $38,000 or even $37,000, and I would like to explain why in this live stream also, if I can. But basically why I am in this little scalp position is because of the insane amount of bullish divergence, because of this low over here not managing to go below this low. So that is a failed attempt on breaking this low, right, with the bullish divergence. And I pretty like, I like pretty much the kind of volume that there is in this pump. And this wick I just entered about, you know, 30 minutes ago, right there. This wick over here, I didn't manage to get the wick. But one of the reasons why I'm in here, okay, this is on the 15-minute, is because there is quite a bit of volume from this pump. And I like this consolidation. I like this nice consolidation. Now, this could turn over and come down. We've seen Bart Simpson patterns everywhere. They are everywhere in crypto. But this is why you are willing to risk a small position to see if we are going to have that pump. Now, also, you know, Fibonacci retracement from the low part here to the highs. We almost hit, yeah, we basically hit that 62% golden pocket right there. So, I mean, I entered pretty late. I did enter round about this level. I didn't manage to catch that wick. So this is the thing, you know, an entry just above the 61% level would have been absolutely great there to get a little scalp position. Stop loss below the 78% level right there from Fibonacci retracement. And I am looking at this as a potential, you know, a potential pump, at least coming to about the $43,000. And you may ask, why $43,000? Well, I see potentially this having, you know, the start of a bottom here and creating a little pump to the upside. You know, if we take a look at this as a wave, then two, and, you know, this would give us a one-to-one impulsive move potentially if this were to be a bottom. The reason why I'm confident that this is a short-term bottom, because we might have a pump here and then get a massive rejection, or we might even not get there, guys. We're looking at the probabilities here. So a 1-to-1 right there, impulsive move. This would take us to the 43k levels, where I would be taking most of my profits. That would be another tool here to take a look at why we could get to those levels. A little bit of volume, and yeah, that's about it really. So I think a potential relief rally is just very, very likely. If we take a look at the fib levels here, I see this as a drop. If you go to the back to the 1 hourly chart, all right, there's just a massive consolidation there. You've got a drop here on the 1 hourly consolidation and a drop from there. So you can potentially take the fib levels also from this point, okay, from the start of this drop potentially at these levels. And yeah, basically that 32% level is also a major level here that we might be getting resistance. I think it's just almost inevitable that at some point we're going to have that drop. Now, could this be a continuation and come down? Yeah, it could also happen. Basically just a small scalp position, see if it turns out well. And it's really Sunday. It's not the best day to do some trading really. Right, let's go here through the comment section and say hello straight away. Guys, thank you very much for the insane support. Almost 100 likes already. Absolutely great. I'm going to talk about also, if I do have time, after going through the comment section and going through some altcoins here for the community, why we could see a potential drop, okay, to about the in between $37,000 and $38,000, where we do have this next little bit of support level, right? And that will be the moment where everybody freaks out, everybody gets really scary, and we are maybe going to get a massive bounce, all right? There are some Fibonacci levels that, you know, it is absolutely insane. If we take a look at the Fib levels, and I'm going to explain it quickly straight away, from the low point here to the high, you know, the 78% Fibonacci retracement, that would be the last point of support, really. You can see golden pocket right there, 61% levels right over here. Also right over here, they are failing right now. So the next major fib level is the 78 level. And the 78 comes all the way down just below $38,000. And this is where we do have that support. My opinion, a potential long position, there is going to be a great long position. You know, if you are trying to catch the bottom, all right, and this is not recommended, that would be the area. So there are some other fibs here that does we do have some coincidence that also we might be hitting those levels, and that is going to be the scary action, guys. This is when the bulls are going to trigger themselves. They're going to go, oh my god, this is it, we are going down to 30k. All of those nonsense is just you know, it's not going to work, that we are going to get defended here. And we need that last drop here, in my opinion, to potentially see that bounce. All right, we haven't finished the drop, in my opinion. We might have a little bit of pumpy action to that 43k level, maybe slightly higher, consolidate and continue to the downside. That is my opinion. That's how I see what could happen right now. And yeah, a lot of people saying, I am longing from here, I am longing from 40k, you know, maybe even 39k, but I think that potentially we could hit 38, even to 37, have that massive wick volatility, that last little spring point. And it's not going to be in between today or tomorrow, it might be next week. I think we're going to see something similar to this. And I know people must be tired. I am an ultra bull, guys. I am still sticking to the prediction that the cycles are extending. They are not getting shorter, and that this is not the peak just yet. Maybe we are going to see some run to the upside. That will be the moment to see if we are finishing, right? To see if we are going to lose steam here and continue to the downside or not. But we'll analyze that in the next coming weeks. Yeah, I'm not bearish yet. I am not bearish. The other day I was a little bit cautious because we still have dozens and dozens of people on Twitter talking about this scenario. And I mean, I don't judge them because it is, I mean, I can see it as well. I can see this as well. And there are quite a lot of bears in the market. There are quite a lot of bears, which is a good sign as well. So, I mean, if everybody would be bullish at this point, then it would be, I would be doubting a lot. But there are some bears. I mean, I'm getting an insane amount of bearish comments in the comment section, which reminds me very much of June and July. That is perfect. That is a good sign already for me. You know, we need to see the bears. We need to see some bears. So anyway, Twitter is full of this scenario right over here. This that I've been talking about for the last couple of weeks as well. And yeah, it's just it is what it is, because I do see this playing out as well. I do see this playing out as well. Okay, enough talk. Let me go through the comment section. Hello, Mark Dutch. Hello, thank you for joining. Average Amigo, Average, welcome. Hello from Cyprus. Hello, Echo Clean. Hello. Smash that like button. Absolutely. Chainlink, press popcorn. Yeah, if you wanted me to take a look at Chainlink, you just need to put a few popcorn emojis in the comment section. Bitoy, big hug, Andy. Big hug, my man. Link is popping out. Let's take, I mean, I've got this chart ready here. Don't worry. I have Chainlink here ready. Look at this. This is absolutely beautiful. I remember the DeFi summer. This right over here is the DeFi summer. It was July and August of 2020. Chainlink was one of the only ones, apart from Aave and Synthetics. Okay, we had some of these DeFi ones, but Chainlink triggered the DeFi season, right? It was Chainlink that triggered the DeFi season. Is it possible that Chainlink is doing the same thing? It is just getting ready to trigger another DeFi 2.0, right? I would call it. I don't know, maybe. I would feel really confident, and this is the Link BTC chart. Sorry guys, I want to go through the comment section, but I've got some charts here ready, and I need to talk about it. I want to go through the comment section too, also because I want to say hello. I want to go through your favorite altcoins. Basically, we got this low over here, which it would be absolutely great to break. All right, we found a very solid floor here on Chainlink. It looked like a very scary descending triangle, which is mainly a bearish pattern. Now, we're not out of the woods here just yet. As soon as we start breaking below this lower high, it's going to be looking very good for Chainlink. Very good. And this is against the BTC pair, so let's see what happens. Let's see what happens with Chainlink. Let me just have a quick look at Chainlink here on yeah, doing almost at $28, doing pretty good. It's doing pretty good. Now, we did have a target here after breaking the $24 from one of my latest videos from a few days ago. If we did manage to break this this $24 major resistance, we were calling for Chainlink potentially hitting, yeah, about $29 approximately, that golden pocket ratio from the high to the low, right? We are heading there. We did get, as soon as we got above this range, we were just wicking at that $24, just slightly below. So it was defended very well in the end. We did defend this range very well, and it does look like that we will see that leg up. Okay, very likely that we're going to have strong resistance in between 28 and 20 and 28 and $30. Right, enough of that. Smash that like button. Absolutely, Mark Dutch, thank you very much. Yannick, how are you doing? Muhammad, how are you doing? Muhannad, sorry. Morning, guys. Up trade. It's evening for me. It is now 6 o'clock, almost 6 o'clock here in Spain, in Mallorca. El Habib, hello. How are you? Miguel Costa, hey Andy, have a nice year, brother. You too, Miguel Costa. Absolutely, have a fantastic year. I hope you make fantastic trades, enter in some good altcoins that are going to pop and make you at least a 10x. Okay, we're not going to say 100x because, yeah, at least a 10x. At least 10x. Average, thank you very much, my man. There's the king, guys. I'm gonna concentrate with a little bit more scalping content. Okay, a little bit more scalping, day trading content in the next coming days because, yeah, I mean, I need to focus a little bit more. I've been busy with some other stuff, but I want to concentrate more on short-term TA and scalping strategies because it's very much needed. It's why you guys are here, and I've just been distracted with too many other stuff. And yeah, let's get back to the short-term technical analysis. Whoop, smash that like button. Thomas Sachs, thank you very much for the insane support. Manic Monday is up on us. Yes, you got that right, Stefan. Monday is going to be absolutely crazy. Tomorrow, Bitcoin at a critical level. We got the S&P 500. Let me just take a look at the S&P because S&P, guys, we know, you know the deal. we need to take a look at traditional market, and I did see a butterfly pattern here, harmonic pattern right there on the daily, and this is basically why we got that dump from this level. But butterfly pattern is your target is the X, the B, and lowest target would be the golden pocket, okay, from the low, from this low point right there, the A, to the D. Your ultimate target where you should potentially getting a bounce would be that golden pocket, which would be the 4,600 points approximately. So maybe tomorrow you might see a drop, or you might get a bounce from this area, because you already met the two targets from this butterfly pattern, right? You go to the 38% Fibonacci retracement, round that level. This is currently where we did get that doji exactly, guys. Just so you can see the insane, sometimes, you put things together and it just does make sense. Right over here at the low to the high, Fibonacci retracement, we did get a doji. We closed a doji daily candle right over here at the 38% level, and that is one of the targets, also the butterfly harmonic pattern, XB, and also the ultimate aggressive target, which doesn't always happen, is a 61% golden pocket. So we got this scenario tomorrow where we might dip down here and then pump, or actually reverse from this level. And one of the reasons why I think on the S&P 500 we could get heavily support at this level, okay, let's see, because we might open with a massive gap to we do not know yet. It's going to be tonight here in Spain. But another reason why is this is the daily chart, guys, and let me just get this out of the way 1 second. This is the daily chart. I don't like it because we've already closed pretty low here. But basically this doji was round about these daily closes. As you can see, all these daily closes, just about that area. So a little bit of volatility at this range. This is why we could potentially reverse from this level. And another reason why is because VPVR, we have a massive spike of volume traded. Obviously it is the area where it's been mostly traded, because we've had that massive resistance here. We're just banging at the wall, bang bang bang, and then we pop out. But was this a legit breakout, or was it a fake out? And we are going to come down to retest the next major support level, which would be the $4,130 approximately right there. It is also very possible, I think, that this harmonic pattern right over there has met the target. We're getting supported here, and we're potentially going to reverse for all-time highs next week. Is the Federal Reserve, are they really putting interest rates up? Are they really, are they going to do it fast? I don't think so. I think stock markets is still going to just correct and break all-time high, correct, break all-time high. I think it's been doing it for months and months and months, as you can see here. I think this is not going to stop anytime soon. Let me know in the comment section, what do you think, guys? What also January? I'm going to put a poll here. Sorry, and I'll go through the comment section straight away. Hello, Andy. What's up, man? Says Wrist. How are you doing? It's going to be Maniac Monday tomorrow. Are we breaking down 40k? I would say this month, okay? Are we breaking down 40k and going to 30k? We're not going to give any timing, but I'm going to put a poll, guys. I need to know your opinion to see what, you guys make the market. Are there more bulls or are there more bears? Let me know in the comment section. Are we breaking down 40k and going to 30k? All right, poll is just done, and I'm going to go through the comment section right away. Okay. I'm going to say January or February. It doesn't matter. I would say this month, next month. Is this going to happen, guys? Are we breaking down 40k and going to 30k? Let me know in the poll, guys, please. I need to know what you guys think. Let's go through the comment section straight away. Lauren, how are you doing? I'm glad you are here. I have opened a trade. I do not ever leverage because I suck. Wish me luck, says Nick. Yeah, well, you need to live with stop losses and risk management, right? I mean, this is the thing, you know. It's not easy. It's not easy. It's happened, and it's happened to me also not long ago, where you make a very good month or a very good 2 months, and then you over leverage and you over put into your position, and then you wipe up your 2 months of gains. But you can do this if you have a pretty solid portfolio and you are risking, 10% maybe of your trading account. This is the thing, you should never risk more than 5% really. You should do 3% trades, 3% of your trading account. But yeah, I've sometimes jumped to 10%. But because you can, it's not all my account. But sometimes when you feel a little bit greedy, a little bit, it's the thing. Even though that you have experience with trading, you will do these things that you shouldn't do. So yeah, stay cautious. Have risk management. I'm in a long position here with Bitcoin right now. I have my stop loss. It would have been ideal. It would have been ideal to enter here at this wick, because that almost exactly touched the 61% level, and you put your stop loss behind the 78%. It's going to be interesting now. We are pumping on Bitcoin. It's going to be interesting to see, are we going to manage to break the high here? Now we can take a look. We can take a look here. It's looking pretty good so far. Let me just take a look at this chart here, and yeah, like I said, one of the reasons you need to find confluence, all right, where we have bullish divergence on the 1 hourly RSI. What else do we have? We have this price action for failing to attempt to break this low. That is already good. You have some okay volume on the 15-minute chart. On the 1 hourly, it looks a piece of crap. But, if you are doing scalping, you can just go back to the 15-minute. And this wick is absolutely great. I love this wick over there with volume, because that just comes down, perfectly hits the 62% level. Okay, just almost on the... Oh, no, sorry. It didn't actually. It hit the 50% level. Yeah, the 50% level, but sometimes this is what you get. You could probably ladder into 50 at the 50% level already. That is an extreme aggressive trade on Fibonacci, when you do think that you are going to start a potential small reversal to the upside. The most aggressive one is the 38% level, right? Because you do get support at that range. And I'm going to concentrate on more scalping with you guys, because a lot of people are here for trading and for really technical analysis, and it's good aggressive trading, and I just risk a few $100s on scalping. I don't like trading with a few $1,000s. It's not my style. I do on swing trading, but not on scalping. And basically, like I said, an aggressive entry would be the 38% level, and then a more conservative 50, and then 61% level, of course, the golden pocket. So yeah, the reason why I entered here, because it looks pretty nice. This setup looks pretty good. We have a pretty decent pump here with some nice volume. It's not extremely great. We've got nice volume here on this wick. Yeah, I think it looks pretty good. It looks like that we've also formed like a small kind of wedge kind of pennant. It's a little bit too big, to be honest. It's too big. It would be nice to see a little bit of small one and already a break. But yeah, now is the moment to see if this candle, okay, if we start getting rejection here at that at this level, then it's not going to be looking good. Hang on a second. I didn't even put this fib right. I thought so. Hang on. Sorry, guys. It was correct. It did hit the 61%. Okay. Sorry. My bad. I didn't put the fib right. I thought so. I did see it was hitting the 61% level. Sorry about that. It just hit it on the actual dollar right there. 62% level. And yeah, that's already a reason to enter a trade here, I think, because you got this failing to go below this low, and you got the bullish divergence on the 1 hourly. You know, you have a couple of factors that just say, you know, you can risk some of your capital here for a potential pump. And you know, one potential target would be if we do break the highs. You got the 0.23, which is the 42.6, and I think we are going to go slightly higher than that because of the fib extension right here. You know, from here down to the lows, I think, you know, and we are going to, it looks like the 0.78 here, we are going to get some resistance at 42.5. I mean, I might take quite a bit of profit right there because we are going to see some resistance at this level. And you know, you've also got this wick here. It's I mean, we're looking at scalping now. We're looking at scalping. I want to go back to scalping. I was a little bit you know, we got this insane wick here also, which is just at 0.23 levels. There is definitely going to be some kind of resistance there. And like I said, fib extension, we've also got the the 78 approximately right there. So yeah, definitely some resistance area right there. So yeah, that's going to be my potential target, 42.5. Right, let me go through the comment section here quickly. Thank God I got into Chainlink. It's saving my portfolio. Absolutely fantastic. It's saving my portfolio. I'll tell you that because my portfolio is 30% or Chainlink. 30% Chainlink. I was accumulating like crazy back in 2019, 2020. And yeah, I haven't touched any single Chainlink. No profits, no selling, no panic selling. Look at Matic, please. Liquidation price is at $1.73. Let's take a look at Matic. You have actually entered potentially, marvelously, no, in a very good trade, because we talked about this on Matic. You know, that we are going to have a really solid growth on Matic. You know, we are going to basically come up and down this major channel you could arguably discuss. I think we are making a kind of a Jesse Livermore ascending, you know, accumulation cylinder potentially. All right, and this, I'm pretty more confident seeing this kind of cylinder, you know, hitting all-time highs. I think this is just screaming for a breakout, guys, and I'm going to show you exactly what kind of accumulation. And this was written back in, you know, the early 1900s, just so you can see how back, you know, this is written on a piece of paper. Jesse Livermore's speculative accumulation. And I think this is what is playing out for Matic. Now, if you have your liquidation price, hang on a second, and we'll do some analysis on Matic right away. I see this potentially playing out. And we are basically just at the number 7 range right there, as you can see, where we are just about to pop out, and it's going to go pretty parabolic. What happens usually on assets when you break all-time highs, and it doesn't always happen because we've seen broken all-time highs and come straight back down, but this is a massive accumulation cylinder, in my opinion, ascending cylinder, like I showed you right over here, and this is going to absolutely slice the all-time high like crazy, especially when you've had another retest, guys. When we retest it again, do you think this is going to have another fail attempt? I don't think so, guys. I don't think so. I think that, you know, the more you bang on a resistance or a support, the more chances you are, you know, you are going to break it. And this is basically a massive accumulation. And I would say that this is an accumulation cylinder right there. Ascending cylinder. You got it right over here. And you know the deal. This is what happens. I am going to analyze the targets from this, okay? Looking at the the scale on where Matic could potentially go, and I think it is going to be $5 or $6 potentially in the next coming months. But anyway, I'll analyze this. I might make a video on this. Will be a pretty exciting video for tomorrow, you know, looking at the potential scenarios on this. And immediate short-term analysis, what can I say about Matic? Let's zoom in on Matic here. And sorry guys, I'm probably taking a little bit too long to read the comment section. I think, you know, let's go to the 4 hourly. Right, let me just take a look here. Some fib levels from this low. We're definitely at the 78% range, which is just basically been holding by a thread there. Ultimate low bottom to get a major bounce. But I think Matic really likes to come as low as 38%. If we take this retracement all the way to the top, you know, this one, it almost hit 38. Retracements have been pretty sharp on Matic. They haven't been a normal 50% retracement. They have gone quite low, as you can see here, quite low to almost the start of the pump. So yeah, this is just basically a classic retracement. You got your liquidation price, sorry, at $1.73. Right over here. It's a little bit tight. It is a little bit tight, but you might, you know, that's a beautiful entry right now, in my opinion, for Matic. That is only my opinion. I think it's very likely we are at least going to hit from the top here to the low. We are at least going to hit that golden pocket from this drop, so right there, and then we might get a little bit of a rejection. So at least we're going to hit the $2.50 in the next coming days, I think, or maybe a week or so. I'm not sure about the timing, but that is only my opinion, of course, by looking at this. And I think you might be just about safe by having your stop loss there. And if it triggers, that's why you got a stop loss, just in case this does something like this, right? And you don't want a stop loss there because you're just gonna, just in case you do have a kind of a flash crash, right? You might be okay. Faris, how are you doing? BTC will close at 45k this week. It has to. Yeah. 30k in play, guys, says Rene Montenegro. Maybe 30k will be in play. Absolutely. Now, I want to see this candle breaking the highs. If not, it's not going to be looking good at all. Yeah, 30k in play. Maybe. We need about 3 weeks between 42k and 39k before we take off, says El Habib. It will magically do that. Right, yeah, I guess you are talking for this to be an accumulation zone, right? We need 3 weeks, and just to mirror this, right? Because I think this has been about 3 weeks. If I'm correct, right over here, from the drop to this low, yeah, 22nd of June to the 20th of July, yeah, just over 3 weeks. And you're potentially looking for this kind of scenario, right? Something like this. I don't know. Maybe we're going to see something like this. It will be interesting. The longer we are here, I think, and usually the longer you are at a support level, it's more likely to break. But we are going to think that this is an accumulation zone, right? That's why you're saying that. Right. I'm just going to scroll down, guys. Andy, Luna, please, for Lauren. Let's take a look at Luna straight away. Just dollar cost average, I see here in the comment section. Exactly. Lauren. Let's take a look at Luna for Lauren. What's going on with Luna? Right. And I think this one looks pretty good. We basically, I got this box area, but we got, let's just mark some levels here on Luna. for Lauren. Let's take a look at volume, and we can go to another chart because this is calculated by TradingView, and we want I guess it doesn't matter because it will have volume at that spike. Let me just take a look at another chart here. There is quite a lot of volume at this range. Gemini, what a crap exchange. Femex, another one. Never mind, let's just go with this chart and let's just see the range. All right, this is why I do have this box here, because of this major level of this pump, right? We have a massive pump here. Let's just go on Luna, zoom out a little bit and check out the kind of price action. I mean, this is absolutely beautiful. It can't get any easier when you are in an uptrend, and I did not trade any Luna, but it can't get any easier if you're looking at basic technical analysis. You know, just looking at the major resistance zone right there. Look how we pumped beautifully, came back down, retested it, came back up. You know, you want to potentially exit already your trade at the top here, and Fibonacci levels also from the low here to the high. You're basically hitting that golden pocket area here, almost to the dollar. What else? I mean, that was a great projected move. We are going to analyze the situation here on Luna right now to see if we are going to go to higher levels from here. But just to take a look here also what has been going on, it's gone way above the 1-to-1 fib extension right over here. It's gone slightly above that range when it got exhausted. Now, analyzing the situation here, this is why I think, you know, this area is pretty solid on Luna. We might get a nice consolidation at this range. If we do consolidate here for the next couple of days, it's going to be looking pretty good. Well, we just about hit the 62% level, just slightly below it. This is a risky one. I would have entered a trade here on Luna and have a stop loss just below 78% level from the low to the high, right? We got 62% level hit already. We had that consolidation. That was already a buying zone. And we got this huge amount of trading activity, right, that happened back in the beginning of December. If you had your stop loss just slightly below here, the 72, just a couple of dollars, you don't want it exactly at 78% levels. You potentially want it right over this range. If it's triggered, then that is that. You know, stop losses are there to be triggered just in case you have a massive fall and you don't have a stop loss, or you have it down here. Yeah, it might take a couple of days to consolidate here before you see some type of run up. Now, a potential take profit area would be that 38% level, because you might create a lower high, right? I'm not too confident on this coming all the way back here to all-time highs. You might consolidate here, have a run up, and then come to lower levels. So even that might be a shorting opportunity. We've got exhaustion here in the market. Anyway, we analyze major short-term analysis. In my opinion, I think this is going to have some type of relief rally right there. Let's see the 1-to-1 extension from here. Yeah, it's gone slightly the 1-to-1 right there. That's the 1-to-1. I mean, I'm pretty surprised. If you take a look at the 1-to-1, this is to find out the waves. The 1-to-1 wave right there has gone exactly to the golden pocket area from this pump, right? So it's you know, if you do not take that long position, I don't know where you could, right? And you know, if this comes down to this level, well, then you stopped out, and that's the end of that. You look for another trade, right? That's my take on Luna. I think a potential pump on Luna, at least to the $80 area. in the immediate short term. Right, let me just have a sip of my cup of tea. Right. What is your favorite altcoin and why? Chainlink is my favorite altcoin. I have 30% in my portfolio, and the reason why I think is because basically we are moving to blockchain, we are moving to decentralization, and I think Chainlink is the key, one of the key cryptocurrencies to connect real world data with cryptocurrency and join it into the blockchain. And basically that is the reason why. I know there might be a lot of competitors, there might be a lot of blockchain projects that will have their own Oracle solution, but Chainlink has partnered with so many companies. Also, you know, Google and you know, you name it, you can just check it yourself. And yeah, it's just too big right now to you know, to step back or to see any type of competitors. So yeah, that's my number one. It probably won't make too much gains. I think, you know, maybe a 3-4x being realistic in the next coming years or months. 3x, 4x. I am not looking for a 20x on Chainlink because yeah, I'm pretty sure that is not going to happen anytime soon. But it will go to $100 in my personal opinion, in months, maybe. I would say a couple of years. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm here for the long run on Chainlink. Cardano, break to the downside or pump? Cardano. Let's take a look at Cardano. I think, you know, look, I mean, lower $1. This was very much in the cards, guys. We talked about Cardano. If you are bullish on Cardano, the low $1 range is a great buying zone if we do hit that level. Sorry guys, very unlikely that we are going to hit, we are going to break successfully below $1. You might see some volatility there, but Cardano ecosystem is growing exponentially. They're saying, you know, it's going to be the blockchain of Africa, and I don't know, many things. I don't follow too much Cardano, but I think it will do well. Chiliz price action. Let's take a look at Chiliz price action straight away. Right. BTC crashing. Oh no. Will I get stopped out? What are you on about, JK Crypto? You're gonna get a bang bang, eh? Chiliz price prediction. Let's take a look at Chiliz. CH. I'm in a long trade on Bitcoin. Don't say it's crashing. Anyway, I've got my stop loss here. Small position at 40,800. It's a 1-to-1 trade. This. Well, it's a little bit higher than 1-to-1. I would be aiming for 42.5. Guys, if you're interested in trading, you know the deal. I get a small commission on Bybit and on PrimeXBT. You've got the best deals down below. On Bybit, you get up to $4,100. There are a bunch of altcoins only for experienced traders, guys. Make sure to practice a lot. Insane volatility. A lot of people do lose money because they are very, very greedy. I was going to take a look at at Chiliz. What is Chiliz ticker symbol? I cannot remember. CHZ US dollar. And okay. Price prediction, price action. What did you say? Chiliz price action. Please check Solana. We'll take a look at Solana also. Chiliz. What have we got for Chiliz? Right, nothing too exciting on the volume or the RSI. So let's just zoom in on the price action, and what we can see is that we are getting nicely defended from this support level. It might be a good buy zone. We are getting beautifully supported from this 24-cent range. I remember buying Chiliz at 1 cent. Yeah, I think it was about, almost 2 cents. Yeah, I remember buying a bunch of chilies for 2 cents and selling them for a very, very small profit. But anyway, that happened to me with another crypto, Request Network, where I had a huge amount and sold them for a tiny, tiny profit and changed them to other cryptos. And yeah, they did about a 50x or something like that. It looks like that we're finding a nice support level. We just wicked at this range. I wouldn't be surprised if we slightly dipped below the 4 of December drop, just for a quick liquidity grab if somebody's insanely bullish on Chiliz because of this kind of price action. We do have a potential double bottom here forming on Chiliz, right over here, as you can see on the chart. Right, so we might see Chiliz in the next coming days having some pretty solid price action all the way up to the 33-cent level. Right, it would make sense to come all the way up here to this range. Yeah, it makes sense. If we do form this double bottom, it makes sense that we are going to get that solid support from 24 cents right now. So yeah, I think if we do not have a little bit of volatility to the downside and go up, are very likely to go up in the next coming days from where we're currently at. But yeah, stay cautious. Chiliz can be traded on Bybit, guys. Remember, you get the best bonus down below. I get a small commission. You get the best bonus available. It's another insane way to support the channel. In 2023, the first blockchain with physical robots will appear. How much percentage of your portfolio is KASTA? Maybe about 1%. Maybe about 1%. Maybe about 2% actually. Maybe, yeah, something like that. 2% maybe. 2%. Yeah. But I got into a private sale on KASTA. And I cannot sell my KASTA. They will be unlocked during the months. So yeah, I'm not planning to sell. I'm planning to see the insane application that is coming out on KASTA, and also the staking and the rewards that you can get with the KASTA token with the application, guys. It's going to be an insane application. Seriously, a lot of people are discontent with KASTA, with the team, you know, and it's, guys, they are insane. KASTA are the developers. The application that is coming out will be absolutely insane, and it will help mass adoption. They're going to see a lot of people going to start using it. Guys, also, if you are interested in working with KASTA, there is a front-end developer and back-end developer form down below, okay? You can fill in this form. You have the link in the description if you want to be part of KASTA and, you know, work full-time crypto, full-time KASTA, you know. And guys, it's insane because I do see this on Twitter, on everywhere, you know, scam project, you know, and stuff like that. It's absolutely insane. The bearish, when we are going in a downtrend in crypto, the amount of bad comments, the amount of, you know, rude people out there, it's insane. It's absolutely insane. I just really do not understand. They are, you know, you can see their faces on YouTube, on Twitter. They are developing, they are delivering, they are giving you dates. Guys, come on. I've seen the application, the beta, and it's working. It looks absolutely super solid. It's gonna blow your socks off when the KASTA application is out. But anyway, I mean, yeah, once it's out, yeah, it's, what am I going to say? Once it's out, it's out. Anyway, if you are interested, if you do have experience, front end and back end developer, you got the forms down below, okay? You just click on there, you fill in the form if you want to work, okay, as a front end or back end developer for KASTA. The forms are down below, guys, okay? Now, let's take a look at the comment section. Litecoin, please. Let's take a look at Litecoin straight away. Let's take a look at Litecoin. Why not? Long time since we haven't taken a look at Litecoin. We can go to the Coinbase chart. What's going on here with Litecoin? Oof, we have a bunch of analysis here. Back in March, absolutely insane. On the Coinbase chart, no analysis here. So that's pretty interesting. Got a symmetrical triangle right there. Ah, look at this from this analysis from ages ago. You got a symmetrical triangle right there, breakout. You know, when the classic technical analysis worked before a bunch of people came in. Yeah, you got a solid target right there, and I bet it does coincidence with some fib impulsive moves also. Got a beautiful double bottom. Anyway, we're not charting old data. What is the point? Let's take a look at what is going on right now here. Let's go to the daily, and we are almost coming down to retest. Right, I'm going to tell you what I think is going to happen. I see this version over here happening in a shorter time frame, right? Where we should be pumping, you know, we might enter a consolidation and slightly to the upside in the next coming months. I'm pretty surprised Litecoin and Bitcoin Cash did not break all-time highs from this cycle that we've had. And I think we are going to see a smaller version of this, right? Where this over here has been this, and we are just entering the next double bottom consolidation in the next coming months, right? That is going to be my take on this. Now, if we were to mirror something like this in the next coming years, you know, it will take years. It will basically take till the end of 2023 if we were to mirror something like this, right? Just for pure speculation, just to take a look at this kind of price action. Yeah, I mean, I would take it from the actual lows, right? If we were to take the peak here till the next peak, you know, something like that, at least till May of 2023. But if we were to experience a bear market, guys, don't think that, you know, coins like Litecoin, don't think that they will be going down to $40 or $30. You know, it's very, very unlikely. It's very, very likely that we are going to range around the $100 range, okay, around this area. Yeah, I think it's very, very unlikely that we're going to come all the way down low to the bare lows of 2019 and 2020. Okay, so if you are bullish on Litecoin and I'm bullish on Litecoin, I know Litecoin is at least a $1,000 coin in my opinion, because a lot of payment applications and companies and if they are going to accept any type of crypto, it will be the OGs such as Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, and rest of them. So if we were to enter kind of a bear market, I think, yeah, it's not going to go much lower than $100. All depending on Bitcoin, because Bitcoin does really, Litecoin does really mirror a little bit Bitcoin. We are basically just sitting below the lows. In the case of Bitcoin, you know, this is the $40,000. Litecoin is slightly below. Or depending on Bitcoin, you know, it's basically same chart as Bitcoin, but Bitcoin did actually manage to break the highs from back in April, and Litecoin didn't. Or depending on Bitcoin, Litecoin does mirror Bitcoin. Actually, KASTA certainly did a good job in mobilizing YouTubers and hype it. It's all about hype. It's all about talking about a product. It is a little bit overhyped, maybe, but I mean, it's all about that, guys. You know, you want your crypto to succeed. It's pass on the word as much as you can, It's just how it works. So yeah, if you don't like it, go in and play with penny stocks. TA is a scam. Yeah. Mark Dutch. Could you look at Avax and OCT, Andy? Thanks, says Fam. Yeah, for sure. Let's take a look at Avax. What's going on with Avax? How's Avax doing? Guys, and make sure to smash up that like button. We've got 440 people watching the stream. How many likes have we got? 237. Yay, we can get to 300 likes. Easy, guys. We can get to 300 likes. Right, let's take a look at Avax. Oh, Avax got a massive hit. I was not expecting this hit for Avax. It's not looking good at all. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Yeah, long time since we talked about Avax. We knew that rejection he was coming, but I thought that we were going to get a massive bounce from this range, and smack this major resistance and come back to the all-time highs. That did not happen. Wow, this one got crushed for the last few days. Absolutely crushed. Now let's go to the 4-hourly chart. Yeah, I don't know what worst case scenario for this is where we're currently at right now. We did talk about this and it did very, very well. It did very, very well. We talked about Avax, you know, bottoming out right here and breaking out from this range and continuing to the upside. We also spotted very, very well this major resistance where we were going to get rejected heavily right there. And the next bullish scenario, what we were talking about, was a potential head and shoulder. We're inverse head and shoulder. That did not play out. It did not play out. We had this over here. We broke this support finally. Not looking good. We're just hitting the next major support level, which is all the way down here at the $80 range. You might not be happy with this, but if we do come all the way back here, yeah, this might be a great short opportunity. If it does pump all the way to $100, we've lost such a major support level. You know, look at the confluence there. It's going to be major resistance, right? Support turning into resistance. We are in a downtrend. You know, you don't need to be a rocket scientist to know that we are in a downtrend. You are creating lower highs every single time. If you pump in the next coming days, it is very, very likely that you will potentially reverse down from here. So that might be a great shorting opportunity. You know, taking a look at fib levels, also keeping it easy, keeping it simple. Fib levels from the top to the lows. Guess where the 62% golden pocket is? It is just above the $100, $102. So what have you got at $100? You got major support, that will be resistance, right? It's, you know, that is worth the trade right over there. That is worth the trade. You know, putting your stop loss below 78% level, Fibonacci retracement from the top to the low. If you do get up there and you consolidate a little bit with a couple of candles, you enter a trade, you put your tight stop loss below 78% level. You are aiming to hit almost the lows, okay? Because you might not hit the lows, you might create a higher low right there. This is why you want to start taking profits potentially at over 60% of the move, right? So if you come from the low to the highs right there, you already want to take profits at the 62% level, right, where we're currently trading at now at $89, $90. That is, if that happens, you know, just in case you do create a higher low, because you're gonna get greedy. You want to come all the way down here to take profits, and then you're gonna create a higher low, and then yeah, you basically did not take profits, you back at break even or it hit your stop loss. No, it just very similar. I was surprised here. I would have said that that you were going to get another retest of this resistance. So that I was wrong. I was wrong here. We turned around. We basically hit what, 50% level, golden pocket almost. Yeah, golden pocket also. Look how important this I mean the Fibonacci's are, guys. Fibonacci is absolutely fantastic. It's great. It's one of the only tools that I use, Fibonacci retracement, because sometimes it just works like magic. From the top here to the low, bang, and you come back down. Now, what else can we see here? Let me just... Yeah, so like I said, if you are looking for a trade, I would wait for Avalanche to come to the $100. If it comes to $100, you know, the amount of resistance that we got there is absolutely insane. The drop here is also golden pocket. That's a great trade if that happens. And yeah, even better, because in the immediate short term, we are in a downtrend. So that would be a great trade. Matic pump, says Bronny James. Great. Matic is going to be insane, all right? Matic is going to be absolutely insane. Matic is pumping nicely in the immediate short term. Like I expect this. I could be totally wrong, guys, but Matic looks like that from July and August, and I mean the timing is great because you want to see, you know, at least a couple of months, and it's 4 or 5 months of massive accumulation. This is an accumulation cylinder. This is how I see it. When you are climbing like this to all-time highs, it's a lot of interest on Matic. Polygon Matic, a lot of projects being built on the Matic network already. It just has a bright future. It has a bright future ahead, at least for the next coming years. If we were to see that DeFi pump, that continuation, and one reason why that I think that could happen, and maybe Bitcoin won't be hitting $100,000. Maybe it's gonna go to $70,000 or $80,000 and then come back down, or I don't know if it will. But if it just goes sideways and we see the Bitcoin dominance go down also, I'm still sticking to my prediction here on the Bitcoin dominance. If we take a look at the daily, I think this is just poised for a massive run down, and maybe a lot of people might think that we are creating a massive gigantic double bottom here on the Bitcoin dominance, and we're going to reverse. I'm going to go with the trend here in the immediate short in the long term, basically. And yeah, the trend is to the downside, massive trend to the downside. I think we are going to continue. Maybe some relief rallies in the next coming weeks. Altcoins might bleed, but overall, it looks like Bitcoin dominance will be going down to 30% or so. That would be a measured move if you see this as a descending triangle. That would be a technical target right there. And altcoins are going to explode. If you take 10% of Bitcoin right now, it is about what is it, 70 billion or 80 billion? Yeah, 80 billion. If you take 80 billion right now from Bitcoin and, you know, distribute it into major altcoins, it is a big bunch of money. A lot of them are going to do multiple X's. So yeah, that's my take here on the Bitcoin dominance. Lauren, what are you talking about? XRP. Let's take a look at XRP. I gotta say, I hate XRP for charting. Will XRP finally go to $5 or to $10 once and for all? I remember seeing XRP, and there's still a huge army of XRP. There's a huge army of XRP. And there was even more. I think a lot of people just, what's the name I'm looking for here? They just gave up on XRP, basically. A lot of people just gave up. The amount of XRP, you know, the army was insane back in 2019 and 2020. If you went on Twitter back in 2020 and 2019, it was insane. It was 40% of the Twitters were XRP. You know, XRP this, XRP that, XRP is the future. There are not that many XRP people. I think they just basically they did see that XRP was in trouble with the SEC, but who knows, it might have a really bright future. It is just sitting at a major solid level, and this has the potential to be the bottom for XRP. This is if we do not come down to the summer lows, which is in between 50 and 60 cents. The reason why we are sitting at this level here on XRP is because it has been a major resistance, you know, during 2018, 2020, you know, 21, until we found a double bottom resistance right there. And we are basically just wicked down below here. You can see on the 4th of December, massive wick, then finally getting solid support at 75 cent range, 70 cent range, which has been, you know, this resistance consolidation area. It has been a major level right there. We've only broken it here and in December, but this is what you get with the volatility of these altcoins. And who knows, we might, you know, it's very, if you're bullish on XRP, it is the moment definitely to start dollar cost averaging. If you want to trade it, I don't trade XRP. Definitely not trading XRP. XRP is for the dude at Adam. Yeah. Can you look at RNDR? The BB and the B for me, please. Yeah, you got that right, Lauren. Right, can you look at RNDR? Right, what is this one? RNDR US dollar. Guys, also make sure to join the community down below. Telegram group. Hang on a second. Let me take a look at what is this one. RNDR. Make sure to join the Telegram group. You got the links all down below in the description. You got Twitter, Telegram, you got the Discord, you got TikTok, Facebook. All right, make sure to follow us on our socials. Bitcoinsensus website also. It's good to have that here on your browser because we post, different technical analysis ideas, the latest news. Also, latest news is Ethereum to have new multi-dimensional fee structure. So make sure to check that article. It's on the Bitcoinsensus website, guys. Totally free. If you are into crypto, we post every single day on the Bitcoinsensus website. Technical analysis ideas and news. And yeah, another way to support the channel, you know the deal, guys. Bybit, you get the best bonus available. Also on Femex, to $4,100 worth of bonus. Right, what is this cryptocurrency? Render token. What is it ranked? It's ranked 157. Right, we can take a look at this on the chart. It looks like we don't have much data here on FTX. On Binance. Not too much data here to do some technical analysis. We want some data to check out some different resistance and support levels. And we do not have that here with us. It's been added on Bybit, so right, render token here on KuCoin. We do have something. Okay, this one was launched not long ago. Had a really decent pump November and December. It's just in that corrective move. I would. It's hard to say on this. It's hard to say. Let's take a look at the fib levels here from the ultimate low bottom to the high. We are just at a great buy zone by the looks of things there. What I do not like is this lower high right there. So there is a possibility that the Rendon token comes down to the 0.78, and this is absolutely beautiful. I would wait. just for a confirmation. If you are bullish on this, I'm not sure if you want to trade this or if you want to buy it and accumulate it. But RND, what is it? RNDR is on. It's on Bybit, which is surprising. They must have just added it not long ago. Oh, it has been here for. Oh wait, hang on a second. Yeah, they just added it a few weeks ago, beginning of December. If you're interested in trading it, you know the deal. I mean that really looks really nice for a potential long opportunity there. But I do not like, and this is all part of the cycle consolidation, this lower high. I think potential last volatility to the downside is very, very possible, and you might it all depends in the next coming days. If you start consolidating here, you just have to take a look at volume and the type of price action and the entire crypto sentiment. But if you see here this high, it is almost to the exact dollar with the 78% level, as you can see there. So that is definitely going to get a risk. I mean, I would long this. I would long it. If you do come all the way down here, I would have a long order on $2.50 right there, $2.55, $2.60, around that range. Stop loss a little bit, quite a few cents below the 78 level, 78 percentage level, and you are potentially going to get a nice bounce to that golden bucket area almost, where you do have that support level right there. I don't know, it seems like a very good trade. So yeah, that's my take on our RNDR. Looking pretty good. I'm going to leave this on the chart on KuCoin. I'll try and remember that to come and look at it in the next live stream or in the coming weeks. What do you think? These are the last bottoms. I mean, with my experience with bottom picking, I've already got smelly fingers. I've got to say, my moderators know this. So yeah, but everything points out that yes, we are very, very close to the bottom. It's just almost inevitable. I do not believe that 30,000 is coming. I mean, is it possible? Yes. I'm gonna, but I am 70% bullish still and 30% bearish. As soon as we start breaking $37,000 and closing a daily candle around this area, then I'm extremely bearish. And what is going to happen is that you're potentially going to have a massive relief rally and come back down, breaking near the resistance, everybody getting extremely bullish, and the only thing you're going to create is a double top just to get those insane bearish people that are using over leverage short positions right there. You might get a massive liquidation grab and come back down. But I am still macro bullish, if that is the question. And yeah, we are close to the bottom. Like I said at the beginning of the live stream, I think that $37,000 is very, very possible. And only one of the reasons why that 37,000 is the bottom is because, let me go to this other chart. Hang on a second. Yeah, this chart over here. Let me just go with this one. You got fib levels from the top to the high here, right? Been bouncing beautifully. Well, not beautifully, but you did hit the 38% level right there. Got a nice bounce. Now we've lost basically the 62% level, which I'm not surprised because yeah. We're just coming in a massive sell-off here, breaking the support of this high low. So it was very, very likely. And we have already broken it. So maybe a consolidation, a little bit of a relief rally, and coming down to retest the 78% retracement this time. It also is the lows here from, and it's about 37.8 approximately. 37.8 approximately is the lows from this small retracement when we had that nice rally in July. The first support level, the first retracement is right there at the 78, from this total impulse. And if we're taking a look at potential fib targets, I don't know, from the top to the low, this one takes me to the $36,000. Yeah, but I'm basically just looking at fib levels here. Maybe volatility down that range and get a bounce. I see that maybe in the next coming days. I think we are going to see that relief rally in the next coming days, but we are just going to create another lower high, right? And that is going to, there's going to be just the volatility will be real in the next coming, maybe next week. The volatility will be crazy, I think, after a small consolidation relief rally here. And that is my take on Bitcoin, that it will be the bottom. This range over here will be the bottom. And that is my take here. Some people are bullish, bearish. I like to be on both sides. You can't be attached emotionally on bull or bear. The only reason I'm attached emotionally is because I do hold a portfolio. I do have a big portfolio in cryptos. But regarding trading, you shouldn't be emotional. You should see both scenarios. But I'm still remaining bullish if we do hold this level. I mean, I think that this is going to be an insane buy level. And I know a lot of people are talking about it. But we just have so much solid, VPVR. We got... I'm a strong believer of the market cycles lengthening, strong believer, this, guys. We posted this all back in the summer. Come on. We posted this back in the summer. Never mind. Yeah, there we go. About, a lot of people have different theories, and this theory might not work either. But just because of the Bitcoin cycles have lengthening, and a lot of people might think, no, 4-year cycle has finished, and I do not believe in 4-year cycles. There's no such thing as 4-year cycles. There's 4-year halvenings of the Bitcoin rewards for the miners. Yes, it's 4 years for the miner rewards, but the cycles from the ultimate low till the all-time high, till the next bear market low, to the next all-time high, it has taken longer and longer. These are weekly bars. And you can see the 2010 2011 cycle, 2011 to 13 cycle right there. And it's just that's the double bubble from 2013 right there. Next one was longer, from the ultimate low that we did create to the almost $20,000. And now we are basically right at these levels. It's insane. Can you see? This was posted on June, right? When we did have that massive fall. We had a little bit of a hype here. It went it went faster than other cycles here in the orange, as you can see. So January, February, March, it went faster than the last cycle. We can see here. It went faster here at the beginning. Then it went extremely low. This was in March of 2020 when we had that Black Swan event. We were almost mirroring, movements of 2017. It went a little bit faster this time, but I think now we're just going to have that large consolidation. And so far, so good. We are following these arrows, guys. Even though we did break the all-time high at 69k, but we are basically 2022. We are basically here right now, just at that $40,000 range, where we should be having the next leg up. It just this was posted back in June, or on our Twitter account. I strongly believe that this kind of movement will be coming if we are going to have that market cycle lengthening. And if you take a look from the first one to the second one, there's this amount of time the second one to the third one, there's this amount of time. So there's less time from peak to peak. There is less time from peak to peak. There will be less time for the next peak as well, which, you know, it should be in between January and June. So around this area. It can be, you know, 80,000, 100, 120. And this is only a theory, okay? This doesn't need to happen. But I've been following this theory. If you're an old subscriber, you know that I've strongly believed this theory for a long time. So yeah, that's my take on that. So if you ask me, I think the bottom is very, very close to being in. Demand is lower than supply, Anton. Yeah, very good take. But yeah, there's some very strong on-chain data. You know, there's a lot of holders that are not selling heavily, that have been holding for over 6 months. We've also, yeah, we can see the illiquid supply is there's a massive divergence, but I think it's because there's not maybe enough buying pressure, potentially. You know, you can just take a look on Twitter here. Yeah, I'm not sure where it is right now, but never mind. You know, there is a strong divergence. You can check it out from Glassnode. There is a strong divergence in between the illiquid supply on exchanges. So there's less liquid supply of Bitcoin, and the price is going down. And usually when you have these drops, like the drop that we had back in May, you'd suddenly saw a massive amount of Bitcoin going into exchanges. Also the drop from March, okay, of 2020. If you start looking these major drops of 30-40%, there have been massive amounts of Bitcoin going into exchanges. And this drop that we've had, you know, in between December and January, we did not see many Bitcoins. So there's definitely some leverage going on there. For sure, because there is a divergence. Thank Andy for absolutely. Thank you very much, Mark, for the insane support. Let's take a look at Rose for sure. Let's take a look at Rose. I'm very bullish on Rose. It's a L1 blockchain project. You must know this, the one that you're asking for, and I think it's just it's looking great. I mean, this is very sustainable growth in my opinion. In the case of Rose, you might think that isn't this a distribution event where you're slightly creating highs and then you're going to go to much lower levels? No, I don't think so, because I don't see enough money being made here on Rose. You know, what has it done from this area? Has it done a 2x, a 3x? You know. Anyway, a very interesting L1 project. Big players here supporting the Rose, big players. So I think this one's got a very bright future. We don't have divergence here because we didn't break the highs. We did right over here. They did have some bearish divergence right there. I think this one's going to do just fine. It's going to do just fine. I'm going to go here with just pure speculation a little bit, and let's just find some levels, okay? Let's go on the daily. We got a huge amount of volume right there from this peak. We have a massive wick also. We are currently below the wick, but let's just, you know, daily levels and weekly levels, not 4 hourly levels that much, but long time frame daily closes or weekly closes are very important. And if we take a look at, you know, this daily close right over there, there's definitely been some kind of resistance and support right there. Support and resistance at this range. And I think just by, you know, thanks to these indicators and a little bit of speculation, I think from the low here to the highs, we are basically maybe just gonna, we've just hit today that golden pocket and got a massive wick and touched it and back up again, and it's already done. It's already done from the lows here to the highs, a 10% pump. So if you are looking to buy in, you know, quickly at that golden pocket and get out quickly as well, You definitely need to have some good targets. But yeah, basically I would go from this low or from this low. It doesn't matter. You can choose this one or this one. I would go from this one, really. The start of the pump starts here because this was still inside of that major drop. Then you got the bottom confirmation right there. And yeah, basically just hitting to perfection that golden pocket area. So you are maybe, Rose is maybe gonna already come back up to the highs in the next coming days. It's very, very possible. Now, the best way to trade this, I think, Rose, is your stop loss being behind the 78% level from the Fibonacci retracement, just around there. Getting at the lowest point possible. We've just hit it today, and you have to have invalidation points, and invalidation point for me would be below the 78% level, and also the daily close is right there, and it's actually slightly below. It's slightly lower. So you got really solid support from these daily closers, and you got massive volume from this price action back in September. So I think being pretty clear here on Rose, this level here at 70, that 31, in between 28 cents and 38 cents and 31 cents, sorry, is a buy. That is a buy right there. And wherever you stop and you start, pumping, and you start to be in a profit, I would aim for the high to the low wherever you reach, and I would take profit at 60%. Of this pump, just in case you create a lower high and you come down, right? You always want to, and we just touched that 61% level to the dollar, as you can see there. I don't know, could we come lower and retest the lows here again? Yeah, but this is why, this is trading. You're never going to get the exact trade entry. You start firming in here, you might roll down and consolidate here and then come back up, and you'll be in the negative for a couple of days. That's my take here on Rose. And you might think this is just a gigantic double top, and it doesn't look very, very nice. I like very much the growth on this. The pump and dumps is to the upside. It's pumping and dumping to the upside. So it hasn't gone parabolic. It's just done not even a 2x from these movements. You got 25 cents down here and 45 cents. That's not even a 2x. That is nothing in crypto. So I think this has got a lot of room to grow. Let me take a look at the super chat here straight away. I've got a super chat. Hang on a second. Near. Absolutely. Okay. Did you miss Nia? Yes, I did. Sorry about that. Rob, thank you very much for the super chat. Let's take a look at Nia. Let's take a look at Nia Protocol. Right, let's take a look at Nia. What's going on with Nia? Right, let's take a look at Nia. What happened here with Nia is, let's just go back here in the story with Nia, just for just to check out the state of the story. It looks like where we were forming an ascending wedge right there. We broke down, we got heavily rejected there, but it seemed like we got much more support from this resistance level, right, turning into support there. We got a beautiful bounce and a nice higher low, and that point here of consolidation was just absolutely great. It went straight back up and broke the highs. Now let's zoom in here. We got some great fib targets here, and I'm looking at the expansions here from the high to the low, right? Once you break the all-time highs right there, you got some fib expansions right there. You got 1.6, 2.6, and you even got the 3.6, which is very possible on Nia, basically hitting $25, which I think is very, very possible. It's got another 2x to do in the next coming months, very, very possible. And it's just consolidating at the highs here. We can take this out of the way now because that has been totally invalidated. I mean, look at this wick. This is insane volatility. I would be very, very cautious on trading this. Volatility is absolutely insane. We are basically getting a solid support. If we want to scalp this quickly and fast, take a look how you've bounced all the way down. Okay, if you want to get in and out of a trade, if you are a scalper, I like scalping, but I just sometimes haven't got the time on scalping. I've got other stuff to do, got other major stuff to do, and this is why I'm not too into scalping. But if you are, you know, having your orders and looking at a crypto very, very solidly, like I said, as soon as you break the all-time high here, where you do have these wicks, you can clearly see, as soon as you solidly break it here with a couple of candles on the daily, look how you come exactly to that point. You know, that is a buy. That is a buy right there. It is definitely a major buy just there. And you exit just at almost at the highs, right? When you're just about to hit the highs, you exit your trade because you do not know if you're going to roll back down again. You're going to create a double top and you're going to roll back down. So, I mean, look at that insane trade that happened just a few days ago. Right over there on near. A beautiful bounce. You know, if you want to take a look at your potential stop loss, you take a look at the lows to the highs. We just about hit the 50%, very far away from Golden Pocket. But the reason why Golden Pocket was far away and potentially not hit was thanks to this resistance, right? Turning into support. So your stop loss would have been a little bit too much. You're basically risking 1-to-1 there. It's a 1-to-1 trade. Not most but it is worth it. You know, the probabilities on this bouncing is much higher than this coming back down and creating an inverted V shape. We do a little trolling. It's called We Do a Little Trolling. Says Sasmit 69,420. Funny number. Yeah. Let's take a look at Vechain. Shall we give up on Vechain, brother? Right, let's take a look at Vechain. Vechain, I mean, let's take a look at the 4 hourly on Vechain. Let's take a look at Vechain. I mean, give up on Vechain. I wouldn't say give up on Vechain. It's a great project. I'll tell you what, I think that Vechain will not hit $1 anytime soon. If it does, it might be in 5 years or so. Realistic target would be about 50 cents if we are going to continue a kind of rally, you know, in 2022. If we are going to see another rally, which is very, very hard. Okay, it is hard. We gotta be clear on that. You know, I mean, this one is going to be an 8x also. So yeah, it's going to be about an 8x, but we are potentially forming a double bottom right there on this one, potentially, if we take a look at the lows right there. We are getting a nice solid support level. If we do break this range, if Bitcoin does hit that $37, I think Vechain can retest some lows, which is at about 6 cents. And it is actually a Fibonacci target. If we take a look at the drop here, and it's not looking good. I gotta say, you know, we are in a downtrend. Let's keep it clear. You know, there is a scenario here where you might create a double bottom, but if you know, we are in a downtrend, Bitcoin, crypto, everything's in a downtrend basically. So we are looking for potential targets to the downside. Now, if we do break this support level in the next coming days, which is the 7 cent level, the 7.2 cent level, look at, we are creating lower highs, lower highs, lower highs. And yeah, basically right there, you might be creating another lower high and a massive kind of descending triangle, finally breaking this the support level. And if we take a look at, you know, the start of the drop here on Vechain, which was at 12 cents. So if we go from 12 cents all the way down here to the 7 cent range, you know, we got the negative 0.23, which is the first target, and this one is the summer lows right there. So it is very, very likely if we do see that volatility on Bitcoin down to $38,000, just slightly below $40,000, especially if the dominance goes up with Bitcoin. If the Bitcoin dominance goes up, very, very likely that we are going to see that. Right, I did read that high. Yes, read the I did read it loud. Yes, I did. Right, Engine, let's take a look at Engine. We've got Fantom here. Andy, can you take a look at Fantom, Engine? Right, let's take a look at let's take a look at Fantom and Engine. See what's going on with Engine and Fantom. Let's take a look at Engine first. I got cold tea. I'm drinking cold tea. Engine, very, very similar. I mean, Engine's very, very far away from the summer lows right over here, and we are at a very, very solid support level. Looking at Engine, you can clearly see here that we are just basically sitting at one of the strongest levels here on Engine right now. We're basically having another second attempt. Now this is not good because you are basically creating a massive lower high right there. Yeah, it's going to be, you know, I would only become bullish on Engine if we do break above this high, right? This lower high. Then it will be looking pretty good. For the moment, we are in downtrend. If you are trying to spot the bottom, if we do hit, you know, Bitcoin does hit slightly below $40,000, you are going to see some volatility here, slightly below this major support level here from Engine, which is at the $2.20 area. Basically, this is where we are sitting. Let me see some Fibonacci here from this low part to the highs. I think it's possible we are going to hit the 78% Fibonacci retracement, which is currently at $1.98 approximately. So yeah, $2 is in the cards. I think $2 is a round psychological number, and it's going to be supported, and it's also the 78% from the start of this major pump. So yeah, I think that area is going to be a great buy zone for Engine, in my opinion. I do not see us breaking this successfully. So overall, you know, I do see $2 for Engine. So yeah, that's my take here on Engine. Let's take a look at Fantom, because Fantom had an insane pullback here. Crazy pullback. Let's take a look at some levels here. Yeah, we basically got a bounce from this major support level, but it was, I mean, the parabolic move that we had in just 1 week basically was just, you know, about 10 days. About 10 days we had a parabolic run here. Strong retracement was very likely. I mean, it's absolutely insane. I bet this is just 1-to-1 with this impulse. 1-to-1 exactly to the... I mean, look at the Fibonacci extension here on yeah, this one's very likely gonna pump this. I don't see this one coming down to the $2. I think it's very unlikely. I just see this as one wave, 2, 3, 4. You know, 4 coming down to the first wave, and we are going to create another wave here. It's very, very likely by looking at this. But it's insane how the Fibonacci extension sometimes... This is a great tool, by the way, guys. I haven't done any video on this. I will do a video on Fibonacci. But the Fibonacci extension helps you to find out where the next wave can be, or the ABC correction, where the C correction can be. And, you know, if you take a look from the low here to the highs from this wave, right? This is one raw wave. You come back down to the corrective wave just there. And if you extend it, we basically hit the dollar on the 1-to-1 Fibonacci extension right there. It's absolutely insane how sometimes, you know, Fibonacci works that well. It's crazy. 1-to-1 right there. $3.15. We basically hit it on the dollar the 5th of June. And it's crazy sometimes how this works. If we take a look at the lows here from this wave to the highs, we're basically getting supported right now at the 50% level. Just because I think that this is going to be 5 waves, I don't think we are going to go below the second wave. That usually does not happen if you are looking at Elliott wave theory. So golden pocket should not be hit. Now, if we do hit it, I think, yeah, I wouldn't be sure if that is a good long position. It will be a strong sign of weakness. So yeah. Your stop loss would potentially be right over here if you are trading the 50% bounce and Elliott wave theory right there. All right, guys. Yeah, this is what we got for Fantom. Fantom is going to be hard though now for Fantom because it's got an insane amount of resistance right now at the $2.50. It's doing pretty well. I'm not sure if it's going to successfully break it. Potentially, yes. We've got a huge amount of resistance right there now. Yeah, maybe Fantom's going to be lucky and it will be breaking and continue to the upside in the next coming days. Very, very likely is potentially going to happen. Right, guys, make sure to smash up that like button. What's going on with the poll? I'm going to check out the poll. Checking out the poll here. Thank you guys for becoming members. Checking out the poll here. Are we breaking down $40,000 and going to $30,000? 62% of people said no. And we got 869 votes here. That's insane. 62% people say no. So 62% people are bullish of 869 votes. So yeah, that's absolutely great. Almost 1,000 people. There's more people that are bullish than bearish. I'm not sure if that's a good sign or a bad sign. I would be more bullish if we see more bearish people, actually. Retailers, such as you and me, need to be bearish for the price to be bullish. So, yeah, slightly more people bullish, but there are some bears there. It's good, 38%. You know, it's 60%, 40%. 40% bears. It's enough. It's enough. It's good to see a lot of people bearish as well. It's very important, right? It's important. So... guys, if you're interested in trading, can you check Polygon? Yeah, I've taken a look at Polygon already. Sand Engine, I've just taken a look at Engine already. Request Network, let's take a look at Request. Oh, I had a solid level on Request Network. Did we fall below it? We slightly went below this range. I think, yeah, but $30 would be the ultimate low here on 30 cents, sorry. because if we take a look at all the daily, let's see the fib levels here. Oof, it's not looking good. It's not looking good, actually. I think some type of relief rally here on request. I mean, it's just such an easy crypto to pump and dump. But yeah, I would be bullish here. We're probably going to enter a nice consolidation. Let me just take a look at the 277. It must have about 200 million market cap. I think Request Network will enter a solid consolidation. Right. Fantom running smart contracts. Okay, that's why it's having a pretty nice pump. Guys, thank you very much for the insane support. It seems like a lot of people are bullish. 62% people bullish. Make sure to smash up that like button if you want to support the channel. You got the links down below in the description. Let's see what's happening with Bitcoin. I got my trade here on Bitcoin. I think I'm gonna my plan is to close it at about 42.5. Let's see if we are going to manage to reach the target on Bitcoin. Like I explained, I'm going to give you my analysis why I think we can reach those levels. I think we're going to have an extension pump from 1, 2, and we are going to have an extension. $43,000, maybe we won't reach that level, but yes, the 0.78, 42.5 area. I think it's very, very likely we're going to hit this range. And that's where I'm taking profits. Enter the trade here thanks to the volume. Thanks for this not breaking below this, and the bullish divergence on the 1 hourly. So we did have a few things that were aligning to be pretty bullish here in the immediate short term. Now I would get out quickly. I will get out quickly from that trade because we are in a massive downtrend, and I am fighting the trend. And people that fight the trend get wrecked, and I do not want to get wrecked. All right, guys, stay safe. Make sure to check out Bitcoinsensus website. Smash up that like button. Subscribe to the channel. I will be doing more, guys. I'll be doing an update tomorrow. I'm going to take a look at Matic. I'm going to do Bitcoin, and I think I'm going to do Matic and maybe Chainlink or something on an update tomorrow. Thanks, guys. I'll be doing live streams during the week also, like always. Thank you very much for the insane support, and I will see you in the next one.